Game Changers, we are back. NFL free agency recap, picking a winner and a loser in each division. We're in the NFC North. It's my boy Nick. He gets his predictions right every once in a while, once in a blue moon. I'm always right. Nah, I'm just kidding. If you guys like NFL videos, make sure you hit the sub button. We do a ton. So we do predictions, things of that nature. But we're always talking NFL, so make sure you check that out. So this is a Christian channel too. If it's your first time, welcome. Hope you enjoy these predictions or these recaps and all the videos that we do, all the above. So, all right, we are in the NFC North. Winner for me is the Minnesota Vikings. They loaded up. Both defensive tackle positions. Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave, huge moves, just bolsters their defense even more. And then they did other things as well. Jeff Okudah, I forget who else they got on defense. But now that their offense was really good, their defense was really good, they just continue to bolster. The only question mark is quarterback. J.J. McCarthy, if he can perform the way that they're acting like he can, then look out. This team's going to be good for years to come. But he's got to show out in the NFL. I personally don't think he's going to. I don't think he was that special in college, so we'll see what happens. So Nick, who do you got?
I got the same thing. It was close for me, but same thing, Minnesota.
Who they edge out?
They edged out the Detroit Lions.
Why did you have Detroit? Yeah.
I had Detroit because of they bolstered up their defense, and offensively they were just like, I forgot how many points they scored, but they were like a top 3 offense last year, and their defense was good, but it wasn't like over the top, especially with what happened in that divisional round last year. But they definitely made some upgrades. The biggest one for them was DJ Reed, who they got from the Jets, and he was a top corner next to Sauce Gardner. But now you add him with Detroit now already with guys like Aiden Hutchinson and all those guys. Like, their defense is going to be scary next year. So they're my number 2.
Actually, I have them as number 2, but kind of further down than Nick has, because losing, and obviously this doesn't have to do with free agency, but it's going to hurt Detroit. Losing their offensive and defensive coordinator, and they both were incredible, I think is going to really hurt Detroit. I think they're going to take a step back this year, so that's my prediction there. Loser of the division is Green Bay Packers. They signed like 4 guys. So, yeah, with that, you have to be a loser. And it wasn't like big names either. I think one move was pretty big on the line, I think we saw. I forget. We'd have to look at our notes. But
not that big.
Yeah, but overall, they didn't really do much. So just by default, Green Bay is the loser in free agency. Who do you got?
Same thing. Green Bay, they didn't do much of anything. But Chicago,
they did some moves.
They did some moves, but I don't know if it's going to put them like over the edge in that division. Like right now, I would say it's between Detroit and Minnesota once again. So.
I agree, but I liked what Chicago did. Obviously, bringing in Ben Johnson, he's going to be a better coach. Obviously, he believes in Caleb Williams. I don't. I think he holds the ball way too long. If he can teach Caleb to get rid of the ball quick, then he's got a future in the NFL. He's got to stop painting his nails too. But Joe Thuney, picking him up on the offensive line was huge. And then they did a defensive move off the top of my head. I can't remember who it was.
I don't remember.
But it was a big move on defense as well. So when I was looking through the notes, I was like, okay, they're actually improving a little bit. Again, they're not going to compete with the division, but I think they're going to be better than last year. So any final comments?
With the moves that Minnesota made, they were like a 14-win team last year. It's like, where are they going to go now? But like the biggest question mark is J.J. McCarthy. Here's the thing is, I think Minnesota, like, a lot of people don't agree with this, but I think they should have made a run at Aaron Rodgers, because with what they did with Sam Darnold, just imagine what Aaron Rodgers would do with that team.
See, I disagree, because Aaron Rodgers was terrible last year. So.
Yeah, but what I would say to that is look at the coaching that they had. With they were like in a coaching carousel. They had Robert Saleh, then they had the other guy who I forgot.
He looked like Santa Claus. Yeah, he looked like young Santa.
It's like, how are you going to win with that kind of coaching, with that talented of a team?
That's my argument, though, is Aaron Rodgers is a vet. Obviously, the Achilles is still bothering him. You could tell just by the way he was throwing.
Same thing with Kirk Cousins.
Correct. And it just shows you that it's a hard injury to come back from. But he had so many weapons. His defense was good. He had no excuse. So if he went to Minnesota, I don't think that was the right move. So I disagree with Nick with that. So, but guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, continue to follow the page. We give God the glory in every video that we do. Check back for an NFL draft recap video we're going to do, and look at the videos we've done so far of all the predictions, or the videos that we said of the winners and losers of the draft so far. God bless you.